Hey friends, welcome back to Full Measure Farm. It is October 2025 and this is going to be our farm update for the month. The garden has gone through so many changes this month, with it starting off so beautifully, and then we're ending up with some cold weather, which is totally to be expected. We got a very early frost, the end of August for us, and then it got really nice weather and we planted a lot more beginning of September. So here I'm picking arugula. It's doing great. We've got everything under the covers. Here's the farmer's market. We have had a great booth. We finally got a double booth. We've been waiting for a couple years for that, so that was really great. We've really been enjoying that, able to expand a little bit more. This is the first year we've actually grown pumpkins. It was almost a surprise to see them grow. So we have planted them before and they've either gotten frosted or the bugs have eaten them. But this is the first year we actually have kept an eye on them and gotten real orange pumpkins. It is so much fun and the kids are just loving them. It's a lot of fun for them to pick them out of the field. I've been doing a lot of bed prep, so I go through, weed, pull out all the crops that were finished up, and then I get the compost on there. This is all compost from our farm that we make from the sheep pen and the chicken pen, and we age it for a year and we turn it, and it turns out really nice. I love having that at my disposal. That's a great perk of having those animals. It is a lot of work to clean out the barn. Usually we rent a skid steer once or twice a year, and Christopher does a ton of work with it and gets all the barns cleaned out, so that's great. Here's a bunch of baby lettuces. I'm actually recording this out in this cold frame. I'm actually in these hoops and picking lettuce right now, so about a month later, that bed is full and ready to pick. Obviously, that's what I'm out here doing as I'm recording this. So we are having a wonderful time here. You can see the bed opposite that is about a month older. It's got this really cool easy leaf lettuce that our customers have been loving. It grows in a head, but you can pull the head apart and it comes out like a lettuce mix. So we wash that and bag it for them. They've just been really liking that change. They like the head lettuce, but they're also really liking the mix. So check out how weedy and overgrown that is at that end. Ta-da! So here's the garlic beds. I got them all weeded thanks to my mother-in-law coming over and watching the kiddos. I pecked away at it that day and then I wrapped it up, and here they've got nice compost on there. 30 wheelbarrows of compost. This is what our helping the kids with their schoolwork has looked like the past couple weeks here, doing it just in between canning and chicken processing and whatever else I have going on. We just make it work with our day and we just flow with that. We've also been having a lot of fun. Chloe's packed in some horse riding lessons at our friend's place during this last little bit of nice weather. I knew it couldn't last long, so we've been trying to pack those in. Here's a yummy dish I made with the last of our tomatoes and some parsley. I was also making French toast, so I had some leftover sourdough I was doing French toast with. And I had the tomatoes and parsley and onion all sauteed up in a pan and added a bunch of our eggs. And it made such a yummy egg dish. And then we topped it with feta cheese. That is my daughter's favorite breakfast. She loves it when we can do that. So we've been loving the last of the seasonal food. It's kind of sad to see the things like summer squash and tomatoes come to an end, but everything has its season. Here Judah's helping me. He loves to get his hand in on his own little loaf of bread. So whenever I'm making all the sourdough, he loves to get up there and help. This is what I'm up to on a Sunday morning after 3 a.m., getting all the bread ready for market and labeling all of the products. It's just kind of the time of year where we're trying to fit everything in between nasty weather and the kids being happy with whatever we're doing. So everything gets a little stressful as we try to cram it in toward the end, but we're getting things done slowly but surely. A lot of our chickens are totally free range, so they don't even mind the nasty weather. They love the woods at this time of year because the leaves are all moist and they love to get out there and go through and get all the bugs from underneath the leaves. Here's a shot from our sheep pasture. This is Madeline that's turning around and walking away. We have about 30 sheep out there right now. They're also with one of our rams. There's our dog Tula. She lives with the sheep. This is Tangier. She was a lamb from this year. The kids named them some ancient African countries that they were learning in school. So we have a few funny names out there. It's pretty cool. I love to see the kids name them those things that they're learning in school, and then they always remember that, which is fun. There's Tangier's little friend, that's a lamb that we got this year that a friend actually sold back to us. I was super thrilled to get those. Right now the sheep are all out on pasture still. Technically I call it pasture, but there's not a lot for them to eat out there, but they jump on what's left out there on the pasture, and they also have a round bale to be sure that they're getting enough food. That's Juno that just stuck her nose in there to get a drink. They can go through about 40 gallons or more of water a day, so the kids like use their little chore tractor and get out there and water those for us. It's so handy. They're eating the hay. There's some that are still eating some grain that I fed them over on the right there. So Tula lives with the sheep, but we also have a German Shepherd, Red. And Tula doesn't really appreciate Red's friendship. Red still tries to be a friend, but it doesn't always go well. Thank you guys so much for watching this October video. Keep up with us in the off season. We'll be posting videos here. If you could like it and subscribe or comment, that'd be awesome. Thanks, guys.